COVID-19 has caused a massive economic downfall and has put many countries into an economic crisis. The World Bank is determined to help developing countries with the impacts of COVID-19. The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans and grants to governments of low-income countries. The World Bank's main focus is to improve healthcare, education, climate change, agriculture, mitigation, and digital developments. However, with COVID-19, the World Bank has made some new developments.
So with COVID-19, the World Bank has really gone into overdrive, and in the last 8 weeks, we've been developing and putting on the ground a number of programs in rapid response time. The first batch of programs were focused on improving and strengthening healthcare delivery systems. The second batch of programs are things like big policy reform agendas related to social protection systems, which in the United States would be welfare, or things like food stamp systems, helping governments manage their debt repayment system so that they are able to put money into health and other economic responses and not have to offset that investment for debt repayments that they have. So those are some of the areas in which we're working.
Kathleen Beagle is the lead economist with the World Bank's Gender Group. The role of the Gender Group is to cut across all the sectors that the World Bank has and ensure that they recognize the gender gap and provide equal rights for both men and women.
Part of what we do is look at our projects and the investments that we're making with our partner low and middle income countries to say, is this going to address the gender gaps that are in place in these countries? There are also gaps in agriculture. Women have lower yields in farm productivity. They have lower access to important inputs like fertilizer and hybrid seeds. So again, we ask the question, how can we design agricultural interventions such that female farmers, who are in many countries half or more of all the smallholder farmers, so that they can equally access the investments and the resources that we're bringing to these countries. So that's what we do. We also do a lot of knowledge curation. So we look at the evidence, we look at the research related to gender gaps, and in the context of COVID, we're looking, for example, at how COVID will have different impact on men and women because men and women work in different sectors in the economy, because women have higher care burdens in terms of childcare and domestic responsibilities. So there's sort of a dual burden on women. And we look at a lot of the evidence from academia, from different institutions, to say how can that evidence inform our lending portfolio and our investments.
COVID-19 has massively affected the entire world, and the World Bank is doing everything they can to ensure that low-income countries are provided with the resources necessary to fight this virus. From Hempfield Happenings, I'm Morgan Minnick.